one flicks me a bag baggy. So, it's another one, yeah. It's a full scrun, yeah. Oh, it's another one, yeah.
Good evening, welcome to iBoxingHub. If you're new to this channel, remember to like, share and subscribe. I go by the name of BIYENGE, featuring yours truly, Trey. What's good?
Cuz I'm just gassed, man. You got me going. So obviously big up to you and big up to whoever's tuned in. It's obviously a special after Saturday, sorry, man. You got your Valentine's Day, so whoever enjoyed it, big up. And before we get into the show, cuz, we need to hear from our sponsors, D-Rock Clothing, man, because they're supporting what we're doing, man. So big up to them. Yes, people, you know the spiel by now. It's iBoxingHub in association with D-Rock. So people, take advantage of that discount code, which is iBoxingHub24, and you get 40% off everything. So if you loved what my cousin was wearing during that skit, take advantage. Go into the description and utilize that discount code. So big up to D-Rock, and also big up to our other partners, sponsors, New London Media. That's where I'm at right now, man. It's actually where I carry out, you know, my day-to-day work, partnerships, but it's also the hub of iBoxingHub, man. So big up to the whole of the iBoxingHub family as well, cuz I can't even lie, we had IBH North go on just before us. You know, they had Jake Goodwin, man. So big up to IBH North, because, you know, that's like a fighter that's coming out of Doncaster, man, and, you know, he's the next big thing, man. So big up to him. True Dollar Bill, in fact, is in the UK, so we're obviously gonna get some sort of special, man. But look at his commissioners recap, please, man, and just people just take advantage of the shows. And also we obviously had the Kronk special, you know, featuring Paul Batty and also John Lerpack, man. So cuz we're just doing a lot iBoxingHub wise, so big up to the family and big up to the whole of the community that supports us. Cuz get us started, man. Ready to roll.
Looking forward to this fight. Wardley and Triple D. It's been confirmed. It's happening, I believe, on the 9th of May. What a fight. What a fight. My thoughts on this fight is amazing. It's amazing because I feel that you know, Triple D could be all Wardley's biggest test. Well, one of his biggest tests. Some say that it's a bit too early for Triple D because obviously he fought Usyk and he got knocked out. Some say you need about 2 to 3 fights just to build up your confidence again, etc. But again, I just rate the simple fact that he wants an opportunity, he wants to become a 2-time world champion. But at the same time, I feel that we're disrespecting the current champion. Do you know what I mean? So on paper, this fight is definitely 50-50 because Daniel Dubois can whack, Wardley can whack too. My only the only way I could see this fight going, the only way I could see Wardley winning this fight is if he puts it on Daniel. You know, put it on Daniel. Daniel's a fight on the back foot. That's the only way, because the problem with the heavyweight division, I've said this so many times, is, well, the current heavyweight, they tend to get hit too much. The defense is not really, not that I'm saying the defense is not on point yet, but it seems that a lot of their defense is their weakest point. And fighting on the back foot. So this fight, will it go to distance? I don't think so. I think someone's getting knocked out. I see it going mid to late round. I don't know, for some strange reason I'm backing Wardley, man. I think Wardley's got this, man. Because just remember, Wardley's been elevated to the is it WBO or WBA? WBO, innit?
WBO, yeah, he's the full champion. He's the full
And
champion right now.
it reminds me
Man,
of when Daniel Dubois was IBF champion. When people say, "No, he's a paper champion, he's gonna get beaten," but then obviously, he beat AJ. So it's just like I can see the same thing happening again. Obviously, Wardley being overlooked, but he's a dangerous opponent. And should Wardley win, beat Daniel Dubois, then I guess we're gonna see Wardley and Fury possibly. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, dude, there's a new sheriff in town. Do you know what I mean? And he's the current world heavyweight champion in Britain. So I think we have to put some respect on his name. But it's an interesting fight. I can't wait. I literally cannot wait. I don't know. I just want to know what the game plan is for both of them. What's the game plan? Because they're both punchers. They're both hitters. They're both going to go right in the middle. So one of them has to be smart.
that's why, cause the thumbnail for the show kind of describes what fight this is gonna be. This is gonna be war, cause Wardley is gonna bring war, Dubois is gonna bring war, and it's gonna just be, all guns blazing in my opinion. And whoever is the last man standing is gonna be the last man standing, man. And just a quick one here from Ricky. Big up to Ricky. He obviously did his first solo, for the episode that we just promoted. So big up to Ricky, IBH North, representing United, brother. We're just obviously loving the work that you're doing, my brother. We appreciate what you're doing. And yeah, we love you, man. So big up to you. He's saying, this will be an early finish, lads. Woo! Big up, big up, big up. $2 bill, cuz. He's obviously just in the chat right now. He's in the UK. It's looking real nice in the hub, bro. When you come here, it's going to be tremendous, brother, man. So just make sure you get over here next week. You're here, man. But much love to you, my brother. And we can't wait to have you at the hub, my brother. Cuz, say about that, man.
You know what? Like I said, they've got a game plan. And obviously, Wardley, his trainer is Ben Davis, right? So I just want to know what Ben Davis is going to work on. Because I know Don Charles, obviously, Triple D's back with Don Charles again. And it's just like, this is it. Like, I wouldn't say this is his last chance, no, but obviously he wants to become 2-time world champion. And it's interesting just to see if it's a good fight and a tough fight, and if it does go to distance, potentially it could be a draw if it's that close. But I have to root for the champion, who's defending his belt. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. I'm going mid to late. I'm between round 5 and 10.
Oh, you guys safe, cause what, 5 to 10? It's fair. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I'm gonna go even more specific. It's ending inside 7 rounds, cause I don't think it's going past 5. I don't think it's going past 6 even, man. But I'm excited, cause, and I agree with you. I think, Wardley, has been, showing that he's a big hitter, and it only takes one punch to, finish an opponent. Even though we've seen in fights against Justice Hooney, he could be losing the fight, and you've seen what he could produce. So I think this is his coming out party, cuz. I know it's happening in Manchester, but I still think this is gonna be his coming out party, and yeah, it's gonna be all guns blazing, cuz. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be all guns blazing. And look, $2 bill saying, I'm home, bro. You're home, my brother, man. I'm just excited to have you, man. So big up to you, my brother. Let's go, cuz.
Yeah. What happens to the loser? I mean, surely, okay. If Wardley was to lose this fight, he's the current champion. I'm sure there'll be a rematch clause, no?
They're both young, cuz, man. They're both young. I don't think nothing's gonna be, too detrimental. They'll just kind of go behind in the pecking order, rebuild. We've seen Dubois rebuild up to this point here. We've seen Wardley, just grind from where he's come from. I think it doesn't matter, man. They'll just kind of go behind in the pecking order.
I'm sure, because you got to think it this way, like, look, even though Frank has got a good stable of heavyweights, it's like I know it may sound harsh, but some heavyweights need to get eliminated from the stable now. Do you know what I mean? Because it's just too much, you know. So it's just like this fight is the survival, but I think with the current champion, he may put a rematch clause there.
This is a good point from Ricky. Big up to Ricky just for getting involved. He's saying, just remember, Wardley has not been in with a puncher like Dubois in the heavyweight division yet. He gets hit a hell of a lot of the times, which is fair, and he can't afford that against Triple D. 100% agree with you. I think it's going to be a shootout. It's going to be a shootout between both guys, guns blazing, and whoever's the last man standing. Because we watch WWE, man, but whoever is the last man standing is going to win that fight, because I don't think it's going to the judges.
Yeah, it's not going to the judges, but it's going to be a gun blazing fight. But I think round one is just, do you know what? We can only judge on round one, like who lands the clean punch and how they feel. Because yes, he hasn't been in the ring with Triple D. Triple D's younger than him. He's hungry, but Wardley's been having so much success. Do you know what I'm saying? He's won all of his fights. Was Triple D lost his last fight to, to Usyk, and he got knocked out. And I don't know. I'm gearing more to Wardley. I don't know. Like I think it's Wardley's time now, man. I don't know, because he's background white collar boxing, recruitment into boxing, now world champion, and now fought at Ipswich. Now defending this title. It's like, look, you gotta put some respect on his name. You have to put some respect on his name, and it's a great fight. It's a fight where everyone will tune in, everyone, because just bear in mind, Fury will be looking at the winner, because should Fury beat, whoever wins, Fury will fight the champ, and then hopefully gets to fight Usyk again. Trilogy. But then, having said that, I'm hearing that Usyk has to fight Caballero. He has to defend his WBC title. If not, then he'll get stripped.
It's going to be interesting, because I'm not even going to lie to you. Usyk, should he come back to fight Caballero, I think it's a good fight. Ricky's obviously making a good point here. In the same breath, it's a great fight for Wardley, because as we've all seen, Triple D does not like to take big punches, and I feel he loses the heat. He loses heart quite quickly. So yeah, look, this is a good point from Ricky. 100%, I agree with him as well. That's why, because if I know the title of the event is obviously Don't Blink, which obviously makes sense because of the event, I still think this is the last man standing. Also, whoever's going to be the last man standing in this fight is going to win this fight, because I think it's not going to go to the judges. Whoever's going to land that big shot first, who's going to take it better, who's going to have more heart. Because I'm sure, Wardley's thinking, look, this is my coming out party. So he's gonna bring it. Like you said, because this moment for Wardley could be Triple D's moment when he beat, AJ, because it's the same situation, elevated to champion, needed that marquee fight. This is a marquee fight against a tremendous opponent. So I'm excited, I think that's going to be a big fight.
Yeah, it's from round one. I just want to see the press conference and the build up, because I know Wardley's a chilled guy. I think Danny Dubois might throw some digs and whatnot, but I just think Wardley's like, whatever, man. Do you know what I mean? Wardley's like, what is he, 30 or 33? I'm not too sure, but either way, look, I can't wait. He's gonna be defending this title. He's the current heavyweight champion, and like I said, we can't blink and we can't overlook Wardley, because if Triple D was to lose this fight, I suppose he's rebuilding again. But then it's like, who's he gonna fight? Is he gonna go fight? I don't know. It's well, obviously Baby Miller wants a rematch with Triple D. Joe Joyce wants a rematch with Triple D. I would like to see Triple D Look, let's just. I don't want to. Let's just wait and see. Let's just wait and see. But I do think that to be sensible and to not necessarily play it safe, but I thought as a champion, for respect on the champion needs to have a rematch clause if he loses. You know.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you. And Ricky, he's spicing it up right now by saying everyone's talking about Fury versus AJ. I want AJ versus Triple D 2. This
Do you
is
know
what
what?
you wanted as well, cuz, isn't it? You wanted this.
Do you know what's funny? Yeah, I was thinking about this the other day. Yeah. Yes, I want that fight, but I don't think. I think the fight is just dead in the water now. But this is what I think should happen. I want to see AJ Fury, right? Well, we all want to see AJ Fury. But what I think, AJ should have a warm-up fight, right? The same way Fury's having a warm-up fight. But I think with AJ's warm-up fight, it shouldn't be announced. It should be on someone's undercard, right? And I think his warm-up, AJ's warm-up opponent should be Dave Allen.
Ooh, you're throwing it out there. So you're saying Dave Allen, just run it with him, White Rhino.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's
AJ,
go.
Yeah.
If that's what you think is the best thing, let's go for it. Eventually, I just need these guys to fight each other eventually.
No,
man.
they do.
No.
It's what I'm saying.
That-
Because
the
like,
whole-
obviously, Fury's
They're
been
going
out
left
for a
and
year.
right.
Fury's been out for a year. Obviously, he's come back. He's fighting in.
Watch this, cuz, yeah? This is going to kind of lead up to what we're going to kind of talk about a little bit at the end. But this person, cuz, and it kind of leads up to what you're saying about tune-ups and stuff like that. Cuz, you're hearing the talks about Spence coming back against Tim Tszyu. Look how long it's been since, we've seen Spence. But Spence don't do the tune-ups. Crawford don't do the tune-ups. Certain fighters don't do the tune-ups, cuz, man. We need to see,
You know
the
what?
big
I'm
fight,
saying.
cuz.
The reason why I'm saying a warm up is because the fight with Jake Paul, wouldn't really say that was a warm up fight. It was just, it is what it is. But I think I'm just looking at it like, look, okay, Dave Allen lost to I've forgotten how to pronounce his name. Person fighting Fury.
Yeah, we
So,
know, guys. Yeah,
so
I'm not gonna
Fury's
try to
fighting
put
him.
his name as well, cuz.
AJ fight Dave Allen. Then after that, then they can get on. Do you know what I mean? They can.
Ricky
let's-
doesn't want that, cuz. Ricky doesn't want that. He's saying, Jesus, why are you trying to kill my fellow Yorkshire man?
No. Do you
Wait.
know, no. Do you know,
Wait.
no. The reason why I'm saying this is because look,
Good.
Dave Allen getting an opportunity to fight AJ, he's gonna bring it. He's gonna bring it, and he needs someone to bring it. He's gonna bring it. Like I'm saying, look, with this, it has to be. No one's gonna announce it. It just happened. It's gonna be like for example, look, it can be on Josh Warrington and what's his name? I've forgotten his name now. Who's he fighting again? Josh Warrington.
Lee Wood, cuz.
Lee
It's
Wood,
Lee
yeah.
Wood.
Lee Wood vs Josh Warrington. On the
Woo!
undercard, you've got AJ vs Dave Allen. Just think about it. Nobody, literally, co-main event. Nobody knows about it. Dave Allen comes out. AJ comes out. What a banger. Do you know what I mean? What a banger. You know? Just think about it. That and then from there, all right, now we can talk negotiations with Fury. Make it happen. Make it happen. September or whatever, September, October, everyone's happy. Everyone's happy.
It's fair.
Fury's having a fight in April. Josh Warrington, Lee Wood. Is it February they're fighting? February, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming up their fight, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's round the corner. It's round the corner.
Or okay, maybe that was a bit too early. Wilder, Derek Chisora, AJ on the undercard, AJ, Dave Allen. Do you know what I mean?
Ooh.
You know, that's what I'm trying to say, and it's like it's just gonna spice up things where people go feel like, wow. And if it does happen, just remember I said it here first. AJ vs Dave Allen on an undercard.
Yep, Ricky just confirmed it, man. That's next weekend, so there's no way AJ is gonna be ready for that.
Too short
No
notice.
way. Too short notice. But now I get what you mean, man. Just kind of throw him in there, without announcing anything, so you can just, if he's a bit rusty, after what's happened and everything, man. So I just hope, you know, he can come back and you know, make that big fight, because we as fans, we need to see that fight. Not gonna lie to you guys, it's the WrestleMania of British boxing. I think it just needs to happen. No way out. Put them in a cage. No one getting out. You know what I mean? I can't lie, man. That's obviously going a bit over the top, but we just want to see them in a ring at the end of the day. But yeah, cuz the last 10 minutes, I just need us to just talk about how juicy the 154 division is about to be, cuz man. So you obviously heard the news. Spence, you know, is gonna come back potentially, you know, against Tim Zoo. I just kind of wanted to get your thoughts. We haven't seen Spence since, you know, that fight against Crawford. You know, he's kind of been doing a little bit online, you know, before obviously the Harrison fight, saying that he would bet, you know, on Harrison to beat Zoo. So, cuz, just let me know what you're saying. A lot of people are just saying Spence, stay retired, da 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 da. But we don't know what fire he's obviously got left in the tank, and maybe he's kind of looked at Tim Zoo as the perfect tune-up for the rest of the fights at 154. But just let me know, cuz, man, what you're saying.
Yeah, boy, it's I mean, I would say Tim Zoo, because obviously he's been more active than Spence, but it's been a while for Spence, because at the moment, where's his head at? You know, where's his head at? I like that some facts he likes to challenge himself, but remember, this is now at a different weight class. This is a weight class I don't believe he's ever fought in before. You know, this ain't 147 no more, and this division is full of killers. You know, it's full of killers. It's just like, you get past Tim Zoo, you got the likes of Boots and so on. So, do you know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's every fight is a risk, but if that's the fight, then hey, go for it. If he wins it, dude, nothing but respect, you know. But it's an interesting one.
I can't lie to you, cuz just, you know, listening to, you know, what you're saying, it's a fair point. Oh, maybe Kell Brook gets a taste for the sport again after his Hatton tribute, and he fights Spence again at 154. Maybe in the near future, we don't know what's happening with Kell Brook.
You know
I
what?
think maybe that could be a fight, but I'm not gonna lie. You know who's also coming back, cuz we obviously heard him speak. Jamel Charlo will be coming back at 154 pounds. He's calling for the hitters. He's calling for Spence. He's calling for Fendora. He's calling for the champions, because he feels, and he's got a good point, cuz remember, he was undisputed. He wasn't beaten for his belts. His belts just had to vacate because of XYZ, man. So he's kind of looking at this Fendora versus Furman match and thinking, cool, I want that WBC strap. But then at the same time, you got Boots in the division. At the same time, you got Virgil Ortiz in the division. You got obviously Spence. You got Zoo, you know, about to entertain a fight as well, man. So the division is looking, you know, a little bit juicy, cuz, man, from a fan perspective.
It is, but come on, we have to keep it 100 as well. As much as Charlo saying this and Spencer saying this, they haven't been active. There's so much people can say, because the ring rust, it's just going to be terrible. I mean, look, last time Charlo fought Canelo, right? It was shocking. It was like, wow. It was, you know, all that talk, and he didn't deliver nothing. He didn't do nothing. But don't get me wrong, obviously, you know, he went up to fight Canelo, but him coming back,
He went up 2 weight classes though, cuz. He did go up 2 weight classes as well. Remember, he's the 154 undisputed champion, and he's obviously moved up to 2 weight classes to fight the 168-pound champion. So technically, in terms of the 154 division, he can still say, I'm the man. No one's beating me for the belts.
No, I get that. But there's a big but. He hasn't fought ever since. Do you know what I mean? He's saying he's the man, yeah, but If he was still active, then I'd be like, "Do you know what? Yeah, I rate him. He challenged the best. He got beaten by the best, but he's still running that division. At the moment, it's just like it's all talks because when he comes back, okay, if he's saying he's the man, yeah, all right. So he wants to fight the winner of Furman and Pandora, yeah. Should he beat the winner and become WBC, then I'd be like, yeah, do you know what? He's the man. Like, he's the man. But right about now, everyone's talking. I mean, like, look, you got Adrian Broner talking, saying that he wants to come back, wants to become, is it 3 times world champion or 2 times? I can't remember. But
well, what weight class are they looking to come back to?
I think he'll probably go out. I think he'll probably go 154.
So he was a bit pushing welterweight before. He didn't really like it. Now he's going to go up to 154. Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's at the moment it's just like, look, every division is 154 is a juicy division. I'm hearing Conor Benn is saying that he accepts Shakur's challenge. I mean, I don't know how true that is, but you know.
Okay. So what the rehydration clause? So he's saying
that's what he said, but again, I don't know how true it is. It could just be, you know, him saying it for the sake of saying it. But
okay,
boy, that's yeah. I already know what the outcome will be, but yeah. But I'm hearing that Joy Okotai potential fight with Benavides.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that would be a banger. I'm not gonna lie to you. That would actually be a banger if that happens. That'll be a banger. That'll be a good test for Apataya, but at the same time, it'll be a good fight for Benavides, man. Both guys are obviously gonna be swinging, guns blazing, you know, from a boxing perspective, and I just think Benavides, man, there's something special about him, man. I like how he carries his work, you know, as a Mexican, you know, he comes forward, you know, he doesn't mind to, you know, land shots in the inside, and you'll see what he does to fighters, man. He systematically breaks them down. Like, unfortunately, you know, for Yard, we saw what happened at that fight, man, but it's just what he does, man. Do you know what I mean? It's just what he does at the end of the day. And I think the same thing will probably happen, man, to Apataya, man. But I think it'll be a good fight. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, you know, because Apataya. I mean, I thought he was gonna unify the division, but I suppose when there's opportunities being presented, and it's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting one, but that will be a good fight. Do you know what? I can't even call it at the moment. I have to say 50-50 because it can go either way. It can go either way because that would definitely be a shootout.
It would be definitely, cuz, man. It would be a shootout, and I would be excited about that as well, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, cuz we have to cover, you know, Ricky's question before we obviously, you know, end the show. He's just asking, thank you so much for getting involved, bro. We appreciate. Quickly, what is your thoughts on Zuffa? Cuz, just give me your thoughts on Zuffa. I'll give you my thoughts.
No, and you give me your thoughts because I don't know. I don't.
For me, all right, it's two things here. Zuffa, from a promotional standpoint, I think it's healthy for boxing to have, you know, more promotional players that's competing with each other. So you got Matchroom, Boxer, Queensbury, Zuffa can be in that mix. But when you're talking about creating a belt for the division and all of that, nah. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a big no-no for me, man.
I think what they're trying to do, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, they're trying to push away all these world titles, all these organizations, all these sanction fees. They're trying to create their own fake titles.
Basically.
And I get what they're doing. I mean, look, on the long run, it could work for them. I'm talking about in the next 10 to 50, I don't know, years' time. But I suppose because, you know, they're the new players, they're trying to do something different, you know, because at the end of the day now, look, every fighters, they want to be fighting on the big shows, like, you know, on a Riyadh card and this and that, do you know what I mean? So I suppose with them, they're trying to do something completely different, you know. It's like, for example, I look, Derek Chisora and Wilder. Now it's under. Is it MF?
I believe it's under a few promotional outfits. Well, MF is going to be
Yeah. So
broadcasted
my
on the
understanding is
zone.
it's like
Queensbury
they,
are involved because of Chisora, so there's quite a few people that's involved in
the
that.
money. See, the money. Well, apparently they're getting paid good money. If it was with, I don't know, Queensbury or Matchroom alone, whatnot, don't think they'll be getting the funds that they're getting now. I think one of the reasons why this fight is happening is because the money is right for both of them. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how much they're getting. I'm assuming 10 plus mil or 5 plus mil. I don't know. But the money is right. So everything comes down to boxing predominantly. It's a business. It's all about making money. As much as people say, "Oh, I want a world title," I'm chasing legacy, but the reality is, you're like, you need to get paid. It's like, look, Eubank Jr. fought Conor Ben twice. Now there were circumstances, whatnot. He knew, like, well, this is the biggest paycheck I'm gonna ever get. If I retire now, I know, even though I've never become a world champion, but at least I got paid. So it comes down to money. So with what they're doing it's great, but don't try and change the traditional of boxing. You know what I'm saying? You can implement new things, yeah, but when it comes to the title, it's just like, come on, man, like, oh man, I don't know.
You know what, Chris? The crazy thing is, and don't worry, we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna be any longer. I know you got a busy one tomorrow. The crazy thing is, over the years, we've seen belts added. I don't think they can add any more at this point, man. Obviously, the WBO was kind of squeezed in the 90s. Remember, it used to just be the 3, and then they've added the WBO, and then it's just escalated from there. You got IBO, etc., etc. I just think what it is right now is fine. Sanctioning bodies just need to, invest back in the sport. So what they're getting in sanctioning fees, give it back to the events, to maybe the grassroots, just help boxing in some way or some form, because what's happening is fighters are complaining about sanctioning fees because it's more of a, we don't know where the money's going. Remember what Spence was saying about the fight, man, like, I'm paying all these sanctioning fees, but where's all the money going? So at the end of the day, let's just get some charities together. Let's just get some foundations together where, people are investing in these so they can invest back in the sport. And that's all we ask for, cuz, man. But, yeah, cuz, this is obviously the end of the show. Episode 255. The train continues. Big up to, Ricky, who was, involved in the chat. He's saying Zuffa are going to create a belt for their franchise and will only recognize the Ring magazine. Oh, man. So they will not recognize the WBO, WBC, WBO, IBF, WBA, and IBO. It's just crazy, man. But cuz, I'm obviously going to hand it over to yourself, but quick shout out to all of the iBoxingHub brothers and, sisters involved as well. We appreciate you and we appreciate the community. God bless. Happy Sunday, and cuz, world's greatest tag team, wrap us up, man.
Guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your continued support. We love you all. Have a lovely, productive week, and we shall see you next week. Peace and love.
It's another band. All the Muslim cars now, whichever get up. Light up my scars with a sweet one, please. Someone flicks me a bag, but